everybody. This is Mark, aka the Drunk Bunny, back with you again today for another episode of Let's Go to the Movies. Today I am heading off to see Atomic Blonde, a movie that I have been anxiously awaiting for the past few weeks. Can't wait to see it. Today is August the 9th. This movie came out July 28th, so I'm about a couple weeks late on it. I have heard really good things about it, and I'm very excited to see it. I found out about this movie, actually, because Marilyn Manson covered a song for this movie. It's called Stigmata, so if you want to go check it out, it's on Spotify. Go check that out. I have been getting super into Marilyn Manson and his music this past summer. So when I saw he was going to have a song on that, I was very excited. And then shortly after I learned of that, I started seeing the trailers for this movie, and they looked really good, and it just got me super hyped to see this. It stars Charlize Theron as the title character, and a bunch of other really good actors, Toby Jones, James McAvoy, John Goodman, I believe, is in this movie. Great cast, and it sounds like an interesting story. So anyway, I'll talk more about that later. There are a few things that I want to do today before I go see the movie. It is 1 o'clock currently. I have not left town yet. I actually went by and did some errands that I needed to do. And the movie starts at 4:40, so they didn't have any early showings today. It was all late afternoon or evening. So I'm going to go by the mall because there's a really cool cheesesteak place in the food court that I've been wanting to try, so I'm going to try that today. And then I'm also planning on going to the record store in the mall. Don't want to spend too much money. Maybe I won't spend anything, who knows, but I'm going to check it out at least. Hey, sorry about the abrupt ending of that clip. My phone overheated, which is not good. But anyway, it's kind of warm out here. I had to run back home because I forgot money again. If you've seen one of my other videos, I did that in one of them as well. So yeah, I'm very absent-minded. I'm a rather scatterbrained person. If you notice in my videos, I ramble and I just hop from one subject to another very quickly. And I think that's why I forget a lot of stuff. Anyway, so I'm on the road now, as you can see, headed to Evansville. Again, we're gonna stop at the mall first. I'm gonna get me a cheesesteak, and I'm gonna go to the record store, and then we'll see if I have more time to kill. Maybe I'll try, I don't know. I want to stay away from disc replay because I don't want to spend a whole lot of money today. So I know it's kind of a sin to go over to Evansville and not stop at Super Mega Replay, but I think I have to today. I just can't spend the money. Maybe I'll go to GameStop or something, check out something else in the mall just to kill time. Don't expect to spend anything in there. So anyway, that's kind of the rough plans for the day. So the main event is seeing Atomic Blonde, so I can't wait to see that. I'll see you guys with my first stop of the day. So at the mall, I was gonna show you my cheesesteak, but I was super hungry, just dived in without even thinking about it. So heading over to the record store right now, see if there's anything good. Alright, so out of the mall already. Wait. It's a bunch of grass in the wheel of my car. I got distracted. Anyway, yeah, it's terrible. Anyway, picked up some stuff from the record store. Didn't show you hardly anything in there. Apologize about that, but yeah. I just gave you like 2 small clips. But anyway, I'm not prepared. Didn't even have my car unlocked. Alright. So let's see. It's taking forever for me to even get in here. Okay, so I had quite a lot of time to kill. Got me a cheesesteak that was very good. And like I said, I was so hungry I didn't even show you guys. They put that Cheese Whiz stuff on it, which is actually how they do it in Philly. Because I went to Philly last year on vacation and had me a real Philly cheesesteak. But I had them put mozzarella on mine because I like that better. But the original Philly cheesesteak actually has Cheese Whiz on it, believe it or not, and they had that here, and it was very, very good. So yeah, it's 3:26, and it's the only thing I ate today, so I should be hungry enough to have my popcorn at the movie. Because last time I went to the movies, I went to see Wonder Woman with my aunt, and I didn't film anything for you guys then, but I really did like that movie. But they, the AMC theater doesn't have very good sizing on their stuff. So I had this gigantic bucket of popcorn and I couldn't finish it. But yeah. Whew, it's so hot outside. See the sweat on my forehead. Anyway, I picked up some stuff at the record store. Paid $10 in total for all of this. I picked up 2 CDs. And actually, what you guys might be surprised about, picked up 2 cassettes. That's the first 2 cassettes I've ever picked up for my collection. Drinking some Mellow Yellow today. I went and got me a bottle. They have a machine in there. Anyway. Yeah, so my story with cassettes. I'm really scatterbrained right now. My parents actually had a lot of cassettes. Growing up in the house, if we listened to music, we would either listen on CD or cassette. So I am very familiar with cassettes, but I don't have any like for my own collection. So these are the first 2 that I picked up for my collection. So I'm actually going to save those for last. We'll let the suspense grow here. If I can get this bag open. So yeah, I was very selective. They had a lot of stuff in there I wanted, but I didn't buy it because it was too expensive. So, so I'm proud of myself. So the first CD here I picked up, we have Mad Season by Matchbox 20. Matchbox 20, another really good pop rock band that I really like, that I've liked for a long time. I think I've said this before, pop rock was kind of the first genre that I listened to, like, big time. I fell in love with bands like Maroon 5 and Matchbox 20 and Train and lots of those bands. And they're old music too, not their new stuff, they're old music. Back in the early to mid 2000s. This one was $2.99, but I actually got this for $2.50 because when you buy 2 of their $2.99 records, you get them, or CDs, you get them for $5. So, pretty good deal there. This has a lot of their hits on it. I don't know if you can read it. There's a lot of glare there. It has If You're Gone, which I think is my favorite Matchbox 20 song. Actually, it doesn't have as many as I thought. I could have sworn 3 AM was on this record, but I guess not. Anyway, If You're Gone is one of their biggest hits, and it might be my favorite Matchbox 20 song, so definitely picked this up for $2.99. That was a good deal. It's in pretty good shape, too. I haven't checked the disc. Let's see. I'm not going to show you, like, the booklet or anything, but that's the inside. Yep, the disc is perfect, so that's good. Case isn't in the greatest shape in the world, but it's not bad either. And then the other CD I picked up is Avril Lavigne, Let It Go, or Let Go, Let Go. Not Let It Go, that's that Frozen song. And if you see here, this thing here, I don't know if you can read it, but I'm pretty sure this is a promotional copy. Because it says promotion only, not for sale. So I think this was a promotional copy that was sent out. You know, they sent out promotional copies of every album. So that's pretty cool to have this, because they don't give, or those promotional copies aren't often out in the wild like that. This is, I believe, her first record, which is not bad. I like some of her stuff, not much. This has Skater Boy, her, probably her most popular song. But yeah. Not a huge, there's also like a hole punch through here, which is weird. That also makes me think it must be a promotional copy. Because they put it right through the barcode like that, so that means they're not supposed to sell it, I guess. Anyway, this is a record store that sells used stuff, so they're obviously allowed to sell it, but like an actual store isn't. So there's the inside there. Like I said, I'm not a big Avril Lavigne fan, but disc is fine as well. But I do like some of her older stuff, so thought I'd check this out. Still haven't listened to all of it. I haven't listened to the full albums of any of these that I picked up today. Alright. Trying not to take too long here. Here are the two cassettes that I picked up. So, first one here, we have AC/DC, Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap. So, I have two AC/DC CDs in my collection. Those being the live album and Black Ice. So picking up Dirty Deeds, one of the earliest AC/DC albums and an absolute classic AC/DC album. You can see some of the track listing there. You probably can't read it, but obviously has Dirty Deeds. And I honestly don't know any of these other songs. Not that I can see anyway. And then here we go, the other cassette that I picked up to add to my new cassette collection that I'm going to try to start. We have No Doubt, Tragic Kingdom. So this is, if you don't know, this is ska punk music. This was Gwen Stefani's band before she went solo and got garbage. But yeah, the first two No Doubt albums are pretty good from what I hear. And I've heard some songs off of this one and some of their other songs, and I really did like them. It's really good ska punk music. And yeah, I really do like ska music, especially if it's on the punk side. See, it's got songs like Just a Girl, Sunday Morning. Those might be the only two I recognize right now. But anyway, this was their first album released in 1995 on... I believe that's the Interscope. Yeah, Interscope Records. So, I didn't tell you all the other record labels. Let's see. AC/DC's on Atlantic. I don't know what year this came out. I'm thinking sometime in the 70s. 76. Avril Lavigne came out on Hi-Fi Recordings. I don't know what the label is. Arista. Never heard of that before. This was 2002 for Avril Lavigne. And then Mad Season came out on Lava Records, I believe. And Atlantic, 2000. So, anyway, my phone is getting hot. Yeah, picked up some really good music for my collection, so hopefully this video hasn't been like too all over the place. Anyway, done at the mall and about to head, I think head over to the movie theater. I still have some time to kill though, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. But I'll see you somewhere. Still wouldn't be enough to save. Hi everyone, so we are at the movie theater now. About to go in and see Atomic Blonde. So I'm very excited for this movie. Like I've said, I've been pumped for it for quite a while. So, yeah, I've heard it's very good. I've heard there's an epic 10-minute fight scene that they did in one take, which is incredible. Very excited just for the movie in general. I think it's gonna be very good. I definitely like Charlize Theron quite a bit. She's a great actress, so I'm excited to see what she can do in this role. Yeah, I'm not thinking it's gonna be the greatest movie in the world, but I'm expecting it to be pretty good. It has like a 70% rating on IMDb, I think. One of those movie sites that rates movies. I don't always agree with critics, but I do actually quite often agree with critics. But there have been many movies that I've loved that have gotten panned by critics. So, anyway, but I tend to agree with them for the most part on how good movies are. So, heading into this with fairly high expectations. So, let's get in the theater to see Atomic Blonde. Alright, hi everybody. Outside the theater now. Just got out of seeing Atomic Blonde. So my thoughts. Again, really loved this movie. Seems like lately I've been seeing really good movies. Trying to kick the air down. Did I think it was perfect? No. Lands no. I definitely thought the storyline, the screenplay could have been written better. I don't know if it felt like it flowed kind of nicely, but to me there wasn't enough, I don't know, I'm trying to think, I can't think of the word I want right now. Wasn't enough drama, I guess. It was certainly dramatic, but it didn't have anything overly special to it. It just felt like the screenplay was there to carry the rest of the movie along. But the rest of the movie was phenomenal. Charlize Theron was great. Definitely praise her acting in this film. She was awesome. Like every scene she was in, which is the vast majority of the film, is amazing. Like she's really, really good. She really sold this character well. The action was phenomenal. There's one scene that I have heard, and I'm pretty positive of this because I read it at a pretty reputable website, said they did the 10-minute action scene in one take. That's phenomenal, and I think I saw the scene in the movie that they're referencing. It was an amazing scene. Lots of violence, lots of gore. So it's definitely not the most family-friendly movie. But if that's what you're into, which I am, and that it knocked it out of the park. Really good acting, really good action scenes. Yeah, the performances were phenomenal. The soundtrack, oh, I love the soundtrack of this film so much. Really good 80s inspired rock music, and then some rock that was from the 80s actually. And I think I know why I liked the soundtrack or the score so much is because this is scored by Tyler Bates. Oh, sorry about the shakiness. Scored by Tyler Bates, who is actually in Marilyn Manson, the band Marilyn Manson. He's in the band now. Like, he wasn't an original member, but he's one of the members now. So I think I understand why I like the score so much. It's lots of really good rock, and 80s inspired rock, which I really like. Just a little bit about the film. It's set in 1989, in the week or so leading up to the fall of the Berlin Wall, and it's set in Berlin. So lots of Cold War stuff going on in the movie. I'm not going to give away too much of the plot, but yeah. And it's actually based off of a graphic novel, which I did not know, so that's kind of cool. Anyway, so yeah, it involves this, they're going after this list that has like a list of agents that, spies. So anyway, that's kind of how they move the story along. But like I said, I definitely thought the story could have been written a little bit better. But overall, the movie was very good. It might make a appearance in my top 10 list, because I know I've been talking about this for a while, but just to let you know, I am going to make a top 10 movies of the year when we get to January of next year, I'm going to be making a list of my favorite movies that I've seen this year, because this is the first year I've actually, like, documented the movies I've seen. You know, so anyway, just to let you know, future videos, summer vacation's almost over for me. I moved back in like a week and a half, so no more videos, I don't think, for the rest of the summer. This is my last one, and then when I get back to school, I'm planning on doing a back to school vlog style video where I'm gonna kind of tell you guys what's going on, how I'm doing moving back, and also I might pick something up to unbox for you guys. So not gonna let you know what my plans are yet, because I want that to be a surprise, but yeah, that's the plan. And then also, I know I talked about CD updates. I'm gonna do a music update. Since I did pick up those cassettes, I'm gonna throw those in as well. But I am waiting for a package to come that has a few CDs in it, and then I'll do a music update. That'll probably be the same weekend, because when I move back, I have all weekend, Thursday night through Sunday, to do stuff. So yeah. Anyway, no more rambling. I will see you guys later. If you enjoyed this video, leave me a like. I know it was a little bit all over the place, but leave me a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe or hit the subscribe button below, if I could talk, if you want to see more of my videos moving forward. Again, thank you so much for watching. If you took the time to watch this, awesome. I love you. Have an awesome day. Bye.